Angels say, "You won't believe why God chose this person for you." Yes, beloved soul, this is not just another message, this is a divine whisper from heaven itself, meant to reach your heart in this very moment. You are not here by accident. You were guided. Your spirit was drawn here because God's timing is perfect. And today, your angels want you to know the sacred reason why a specific person was chosen to walk with you in love, in destiny, and in purpose. So often, we question why certain people enter our lives. Why them? Why now? Why do our souls feel drawn so deeply, even when we can't explain it with logic? My friend, the angels say, it's because there is a bigger plan written in the heavens one, that your human eyes cannot always see, but your soul feels. And today, we are going to uncover that hidden truth together. By the end of this message, you will understand not only why God chose this person for you, but also how this divine connection is meant to awaken the deepest parts of your soul and align you with your destiny. The angels begin by reminding you, this God does not make mistakes. Every crossing of paths, every stirring of the heart, every unexplainable pull toward another soul, these are not coincidences. They are divine arrangements. Think about it. Out of billions of people on earth, why would one person's voice calm your storms? Why would one person's presence feel like home, even when you've only just begun to know them? The angels say, it's because God Himself planted the seeds of recognition deep within your spirit. This person was not randomly placed in your journey. They are part of your divine design. You may not understand it fully yet, but in heaven's blueprint, their soul is woven into your own. Now, let's clear something important. The angels want you to know this choice isn't just about physical attraction, charm, or fleeting emotions. It's deeper than that. It's not about finding someone who simply makes your days sweeter. It's about someone who makes your soul stronger. God chose this person for you because their spirit complements yours in a way no one else could. Where you are wounded, they bring healing. Where you are uncertain, they bring clarity. Where you have prayed for strength, they carry encouragement, you see. True love divine loves not just romance. It is purpose. And this person was chosen to stand beside you because together you will walk into a higher calling. One of the most profound signs that God has chosen someone for you is that they see beyond your surface. This person doesn't just admire your smile, your talents, or your successes. They see your heart. They notice the unspoken things, the quiet battles, the moments when you feel weak but keep moving forward anyway. They were chosen for you because they are able to recognize your light, even when you can't see it yourself. They don't just want to share in your victories, they are willing to hold your hand in your valleys too. And the angels whisper, isn't that what your soul has longed for? Someone who doesn't just want the easy parts of you, but someone who embraces all of your scars, your story, and your sacred worth. Beloved, your angels are saying right now, this person is part of your destiny. Not because they are perfect, not because they will never make mistakes, but because their presence activates something inside of you that no one else can dot. They were chosen because their path aligns with yours. You may have different personalities, different strengths, different weaknesses, but when combined, your journeys merge into one divine purpose. Perhaps you've felt this tug before, the sense that being with this person is not just about companionship, but about creation, about building, about growing into the version of yourself God always intended. The angels say this person was chosen because they unlock doors inside you, doors of courage, faith, and transformation. Now, some of you might be asking, but how? Do I know for sure? How can I tell that God really chose this person for me? The angels give us gentle signs. When you are with them, you feel a peace that cannot be explained. When you pray about them, your spirit feels a quiet confirmation. Even if your mind has doubts, they inspire you to be better, to rise higher, and to draw closer to God. Even in silence, you feel connected. And most of all, there is a sense of divine timing. You met them not a second too early, not a second too late. These are not random feelings, beloved. These are heaven's fingerprints on your love story. So, the angels want you to take this in. God chose this person because they are not just part of your life, they are part of your purpose. This love is not here to distract you. It's here to guide you, to heal you, and to elevate you. And though you may not fully see the entire picture right now, trust this: your angels are guiding you, and God's hand has already written this chapter. My beloved friend, the angels are saying God did not simply choose this person for you because they are kind, loving, or supportive. While those qualities matter, the truth is much deeper. There are hidden spiritual reasons why this soul is tied to yours, and today your angels want to lift the veil so you can see the divine purpose behind this connection. The angels whisper, God chose this person because they are your mirror. What does this mean? It means that when you look into their eyes, you don't just see them, you see yourself reflected back. Your fears, your dreams, your light, and your shadows are all mirrored in them. Sometimes this reflection can feel comforting. Other times, it may challenge you. But the truth is, this person helps you recognize who you truly are. Have you noticed that being with them stirs something inside? You may be a deeper desire to grow, to heal, or to confront wounds you've tried to ignore. That is not by chance. God placed them in your life because their soul acts as a sacred mirror, reminding you of the work still left to do and the light still waiting to shine through you. They were chosen because only they could awaken these hidden parts of you. The angels say this person has been entrusted with a divine assignment in your life to help you heal. Perhaps you've carried wounds for years-old: heartbreak, betrayal, rejection, or feelings of unworthiness. You may have learned to hide them, to keep moving forward, but deep down, those wounds still whisper in the background of your soul. God chose this person for you because their love carries a kind of medicine, not the kind that erases your past, but the kind that teaches you that love can be safe, pure, and unconditional again, when they listen without judgment, when they stay even in your difficult moments, when they hold space for you to simply be. That is divine healing at work. The angels want you to understand their love is not ordinary. It is a healing balm sent by God's own hand to restore parts of you that once felt broken. Beloved soul, your angels say God chose this person for you because they are a spiritual activator in your life. Maybe you didn't realize how powerful your spiritual gifts were. Maybe you've doubted your intuition, your strength, or your calling. But the moment this person entered your life, something began to awaken within you. Suddenly, your prayers feel deeper, your dreams more vivid, your sense of purpose sharper. This is no accident. Their presence stirs your spirit into greater awareness. God chose them because they are meant to walk beside you as you grow into your highest self. You see, this is not just about romance, it is about destiny. When you are with the one chosen for you, your spirit expands. You begin to hear God's whispers more clearly, and you start moving toward your divine mission with courage. Another sacred reason God chose this person for you is because they carry a lesson you deeply need: unconditional love. The angels remind you God's love is unconditional. Yet, as humans, we often love with conditions. We love when it's easy, when we feel safe, when things are going our way. But true love goes beyond conditions. This person was chosen to show you a glimpse of God's own heart. Through them, you learn patience. Through them, you learn forgiveness. Through them, you learn what it means to love and be loved without fear. Their love is not perfect, but it is consistent. And in that consistency, you are reminded that real love does not run when things get hard. Real love stays. The angels say this person was chosen because they would be a vessel through which you experience God's kind of love. Beloved, The angels are smiling now because this is perhaps the greatest reason of all. God chose this person for you because together you carry a divine mission. It is not just about you, and it is not just about them. It is about what you can accomplish together that you could never accomplish alone. Maybe your mission is to build a family rooted in faith. Maybe it is to create a home that becomes a light to others. Maybe it is to serve your community, to inspire, to lead, to create, or to teach. The angels say, when God writes a love story, it is never just for the two people involved, it is also for the generations, the lives, and the souls that will be touched because of that union. This is why you feel such a powerful pull toward them. It is bigger than you. It is bigger than them. It is destiny. Now you may wonder, but what if I'm not ready? What if I'm afraid? What if I don't understand how to carry this love? The angels want to reassure you. You don't have to be perfect to receive the one God has chosen for you. You only need to be willing to trust, to learn, and to allow God's hand to guide you both. Remember, this is not about earning. Love, this is about receiving the gift God has already prepared. So, beloved, take these words to heart. God chose this person for you, not randomly, not lightly, but with intention. They are your mirror, your healer, your activator, your teacher of unconditional love, and your partner in divine mission. This is why the angels say, you won't believe why God chose this person for you, Boot. Once you see it with your spirit, everything begins to make sense. My beloved friend, the angels are revealing another truth. God's choice is never without purpose, but it is also never without preparation. When God chooses someone for you, He does not simply hand them to you in perfection. No, He allows challenges, divine tests, and seasons of waiting to shape both of you for the journey ahead. The angels whisper, do not mistake difficulties as signs that this person isn't meant for you. In fact, the presence of challenges often confirms the opposite. Think about it. The enemy does not fight what is not valuable. If this love were ordinary, if this connection held no divine purpose, there would be no resistance. But because this person carries a role in your destiny, there will be obstacles, tests to strengthen your love, refine your faith, and prepare you both for the greater mission you are meant to carry together. You may have moments of misunderstanding. You may have moments of distance. You may even face times of silence that test your patience and trust. But the angels say these are not punishments. These are classrooms. Every trial is a teacher, showing you how to communicate better, forgive deeper, and hold on to love with greater faith, beloved. The angels show me the image of gold being refined in fire. Pure gold only shines when the heat removes its impurities. In the same way, the love God has chosen for you is purified through trials. When you endure the misunderstandings and come out stronger, your bond shines brighter. When you forgive after mistakes, your love deepens. When you choose to stay when it would be easier to walk away, you prove that your connection is not built on sand, but on solid rock. God chose this person because together you would learn not only how to love, but how to love like Him. And that means learning love that endures, love that sacrifices, and love that holds on even in the storm. The angels want to speak to someone listening right now. Your waiting is not in vain. Maybe you feel this person was chosen for you, but things are not moving as quickly as you hoped. Perhaps they are hesitating, unsure, or not yet ready to fully step into the relationship. The angels say, trust the timing. God's timing is never rushed and never late. Sometimes He holds back the full union because He is still preparing hearts. Maybe this person is still healing. Maybe you are still healing. Maybe both of you need to grow in ways that only time can teach. The waiting is not a denial, is preparation. just as a seed must rest in the soil before it blooms. So, must this connection grow in the hidden places before it blossoms in the open? Another divine test is faith. The angels say, there will be moments when you cannot see the path clearly. You may question if this truly is the person God chose for you. You may feel doubts rise like shadows in the night. But remember this, faith is believing not in what your eyes see, but in what your spirit knows. If God has planted peace in your heart about this person, hold on to that peace, even when circumstances look confusing. Faith means saying, Lord, I don't understand the how, but I trust your choice. And beloved, when you trust, the angels are able to align everything in divine order, moving pieces you cannot see, arranging miracles behind the scenes, preparing hearts in ways you never imagined. The angels reveal another powerful truth. Sometimes, God chooses someone for you, but before you can receive them fully, you must learn surrender. What does this mean? It means releasing control. It means letting go of your own timeline, your own expectations, your own plans of how things should unfold. You see, love chosen by God is not built by human strength, is built by divine grace. If you try to force it, you may end up frustrated. But when you surrender, you allow God to orchestrate every step in His perfect way. And here's the mystery: the more you surrender, the more peace you feel. You no longer carry the burden of making it work. Instead, you rest in the knowing that if God chose this person, no force on earth can keep them from your side. Beloved, as the angels say, when the time is right, nothing will stop this love. There will come a day when the waiting ends. The tests will give way to testimony. The prayers will give way to fulfillment. And on that day, you will look back and see how every delay, every obstacle, every tear was part of God's divine preparation. You will understand that He wasn't withholding the blessing, He was shaping it, perfecting it, and preparing you to receive it fully. This is why the angels say, you won't believe why God chose this person for you, because not only are they your destiny, but the journey to them is also part of your transformation. So hold on, beloved soul. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the divine tests. For the one God chose for you is not just a blessing. They are a covenant. And like all covenants, they are sealed through patience, faith, and love that endures. My beloved friend, we have journeyed together through the whispers of the angels why God chose this person for you, the hidden spiritual reasons, the divine tests, and the timing that shapes it all. But now, the angels want to give you the final revelation, the destiny of this connection, and what it truly means for your soul's path. The angels declare, this person was not only chosen for you, they were written for you. Before you were even born, before you took your first breath, God knew the chapters of your story. He knew the valleys you would walk through, the storms you would face, and the prayers you would cry in the silence of your nights. And so, in His infinite love, He prepared someone whose soul would intertwine with yours, not to complete you for. You are already whole in Him, but to walk beside you as a reflection of His love, His faithfulness, and His purpose for your life. This person is not just your partner. They are a covenant. And covenants are not easily broken, for they are sealed with divine intention. Beloved, the angels remind you God's choice is never just about happiness, though joy will surely come. His choice is also about growth. This person will be your greatest teacher. They will teach you patience when your spirit grows restless. They will teach you forgiveness when human flaws arise. They will teach you resilience when the world tries to shake your bond. And in return, you will also be their teacher. You will teach them what faith looks like in action. You will teach them how love can heal even the deepest wounds. You will teach them how souls, guided by God, can overcome anything together. The angels say this exchange of lessons is sacred. It molds both of you into the highest versions of yourselves. Tao. The angels want you to understand one last secret. The union of two souls chosen by God carries power. It is not just about building a life together. It is about carrying light into the world. When people see your love, they will see God's fingerprints. When others witness your faith, your perseverance, your unwavering bond, they will be inspired to believe in love again, to believe in hope again, to believe in God again. This is why your union will face resistance, because it is not just for you. It is for the world around you. But the angels say, what God has joined, no one can separate. Beloved, think bigger than the now. The person God chose for you is also part of the blessings meant for generations. Perhaps you will raise children together who carry divine purpose. Perhaps your love will restore the meaning of family for others. Perhaps your story will ignite faith in hearts who have stopped believing in love altogether. Your bond is a seed, and when planted in God's soil, it grows into a tree that gives shade, fruit, and shelter to many. This is why the angels urge you to guard this love, to protect it with prayer, to nurture it with patience, and to honor it as the gift it truly is. The angels lean close to your heart and say these words: you won't believe why God chose this person for you. But it is because His love for you is so vast, so unshakable, that He created someone who would remind you of His presence daily. This person is not just a partner, they are a vessel of God's love, carrying you toward destiny, walking with you through trials, and standing with you in victory. So trust it, embrace it, honor it, and most of all, give thanks. For this love is not ordinary, it is holy. Beloved friend, maybe right now you are still waiting. Maybe the person God chose for you has not yet fully stepped into your life. Or maybe they are already here, but the path feels uncertain. The angels want you to know, you are exactly where you need to be. Every prayer is being heard. Every tear is being counted. Every step is being guided. Trust the process. Trust the choice. Trust the God who writes perfect love stories. My friend, today you have received a message not from chance, but from heaven's heart. You now know that the person God has chosen for you is not just anyone. They are a mirror, a healer, a teacher, a partner in destiny, and a covenant written in eternity. This message was meant for you. And if your spirit feels its truth, then let it strengthen your faith and open your heart to receive this divine love. And before you go, I invite you, if this message touched you deeply, subscribe to our channel. Stay connected with us, because here you will always find angelic guidance, divine messages, and spiritual truths that speak to your soul. Subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and let us continue this journey together, guided by God's light and the whispers of His angels. Until next time, may you walk in peace, in love, and in the joy of knowing God's choice for you is already written.